In 2002, Omar Mayanja sat in his first rally car after getting inspired by then big names like Moses Lumala, Charlie Lubega, Charles Mohanji and Chippa Adams. Though his first rally car, the Mitsubishi Galant, was given to him by legendary driver Charlie Lubega, the youthful Mayanja had to foot the rest of the bills from his hard-earned savings. Like all the other rally drivers, Mayanja's urge to compete in motorsport was strongly triggered by passion. He did not expect any financial rewards in the career he decided to undertake as a fresh graduate in ICT. Mayanja, who is now at the verge of retiring from active rallying, acknowledges that one has to continuously invest for results in the sport.
So there are rally cars that you can import it from abroad when everything is done for you. The car has a roll cage, it has competition dampers, it has competition electronic systems, gearbox and all that. Yeah, you can buy a car like that and that car will set you back in the range of between 200 million a billion shillings, depending on the sort of car that you're getting and also how old it is. Is it brand new? Has it been used a bit, you know? And even the specification.
He says the best shortcut for costs in the sport is through buying locally fabricated spare parts. Buying a factory-prepared rally car is the best option in the sports, but the price of such a car is always the limiting factor.
Is you go to Japan and you buy a Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 10. So you buy that car for about maybe $25,000 to $30,000, which is about 100 million shillings. You bring the car here, then you go to Najib Sempija. He'll put for you a roll cage for about 5 million shillings. You buy bucket seats and seat belts for about 7 million shillings. You buy shock absorbers, a set of shock absorbers. If you don't get them brand new, if you get them used, maybe 20 million shillings, 25, and a few other things. So basically that car will then end up setting you back another maybe 50 million shillings.
It is estimated that a competitive driver in the season will need between 130 to 200 million shillings to effectively compete for the National Rally Championship. This money is spent on buying spare parts, paying competition fees, moving the rally car and welfare for both the crew and mechanics.
So you need to go out and do recce. So you need to have another car, not the rally car, because if you use a rally car, you're going to damage it. So you go to do recce. Recce is when you go through the rally route to write notes that tell you how fast you'll be going on race day. So you need a car that will carry the rally car. Again, because you're preserving the mileage, you want to keep this car in tip-top condition when it first gets onto the racetrack. So we lift that car either on a car carrier or you get an SUV or a pickup, you put on a trailer and you put the rally car on top and tow it.
Despite the waiver on the taxes on imported rally cars, the motorsport fraternity still incur heavy costs on the spare parts that are charged in high taxes.
Parts like electronics, body parts, tires, those parts still attract tax.
Now, Omar Mayanja says the costs become even more exorbitant when it comes to participation in events outside the country.
I haven't done the African Championship, but from what I've heard, you basically are looking at maybe at least $10,000 per round. So that's about, if you have 6 rounds, you're looking at spending at least $60,000, which is 230 million.
The pain of the high cost of participating in motorsport is not limited to Omar Mayanja alone.
Money is needed, and it's quite a lot. What I always need to take part in a specific rally is transporting my car to the event venue and returning it to the garage. I also need fuel, drivers for the other cars, mechanics and their accommodation plus food.
Funding a race is concerned depends upon one's budget. You will find that the category of the car that I'm driving is not the same as one. So you will find that the budgets are totally different.
The Federation of Uganda Motorsports Association says they are working out a model that will help to reduce some of the costs in aid to attract more crews into the sport.
We have introduced your everyday street car, a Toyota Starlet, Toyota Vitz, which you can come, bring on board, build it, put some rally specs, the roll cage, suspension, enhanced suspension, and then you're able to rally. And this has really improved the level of motorsport in Uganda.
Despite the high cost of participating in the sport, the motorsport fraternity continue to invest in the sport for passion and other invisible benefits that occur from it.